Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott Boyd from 1019 The Giant. And it is my privilege to be here tonight to present the Dr. Helen Creighton Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, you're probably wondering, why would I get a chance to present this award? Well, our recipient tonight is Scotty Turner, and as we say in Cape Breton, his mother and my mother are sisters. So I'm here to present an award to my cousin Scotty. First up, here's a sample of Scotty's songwriting skills. This song was recorded by Wynn Stewart about 1968, as best we can figure. Does He Love You Like I Do? Performed tonight by Rose Cousins.
Every day he sends you flowers and calls you on the hour, does all the things I never thought to do. When you're going out, it's never late. If I came at all, I made you wait. Now tell me, does he love you like I do? Oh, to have you in my arms again, I'd give all I've got. But can't you see, I just can't be something that I'm not. He's got the proper things to say, sends cards on every holiday. But tell me, does he love you like I do?
Scott Turner was born Graham Morrison Turnbull in August of 1931, right here in Sydney. The son of Allison and Eva Turnbull, his mother, one of the musical Peters family, all 4,871 of them from Myra Road. In his youth, Scott was an outstanding track athlete and a member of the All-Canadian track team, and in 1954 of the British Empire Games track team. He continued to shine as an athlete while completing his BSc at the University of Dubuque in Iowa, and then doing postgraduate studies at Texas Tech University. While recuperating from a serious injury, Scott fell in love with guitar and country music. Soon his studies were left behind, and he became lead guitarist and writer for Tommy Sands. The guitar being worn tonight is the guitar Scotty played with Tommy Sands and the Raiders, and modeled beautifully tonight by the lovely and fragrant Gordy Sampson. I said fragrant, yeah. Could we get those fans shifted around? He also played with other gigs, with guys like Guy Mitchell and Eddie Fisher. And in 1963, Scotty joined A&M Records in Hollywood as an executive producer. Scotty wrote a song for the New Christie Minstrels in that era as well, called Travelin' Man. Please welcome Carmen Townsend.
Traveling man always longs for a home, but a traveling man is always alone. I traveled from Maine to the Barbary shores, and I'm getting sure
In 1964, Scott became an executive producer for Liberty Imperial Records, and in 1968 was transferred to Nashville to head their country division. In spite of his great success in Hollywood and in Nashville, Scotty always considered Sydney his home and kept up on what was happening back here in Cape Breton through phone calls, letters, and frequent visits. He once brought 2-track equipment to Sydney from New York and recorded such notable local talents as Joe Way, Huey and Allen, Lee Cremo, Robert Bouchard, and the Peters Family Band. And in 1967, he flew his uncle to Los Angeles to record an album. It was called The World Famous and Justly Popular Barney Peters, and included an old favorite of his grandfather's called How Did I Pick a Lemon in the Garden of Love, where they say only peaches grow. And some here tonight will remember that as a huge local hit. What you didn't know is Barney refused to get on the plane to fly back from Los Angeles. He took the bus he hated to fly. Years later, Scotty recalled that the music he was raised on and his first love was traditional Cape Breton fiddling. He followed closely the career of his good friend John Allen Cameron and took great delight in the success of Stan Rogers. Scotty also wrote a song. It was a flip side of a tune called 16 Tons for Tennessee Ernie Ford. Here to perform that hit, Hicktown, please welcome Dave Gunning.
One filling station where nobody stops, a general store and a barber shop. We had a picture show, the hit burned down. Everybody calls this a hit town. Everybody calls this a hit town. On Saturday night, we all dress up fine. Everybody stays up like till 8 or 9. We walk up the street and then walk back down that Saturday night in a hick town. Oh, we really live it up in a hick town. 'Cause we've got one filling station where nobody stops, a general store and a barber shop. We had a picture show, but it burned down. Everybody calls this a hick town. Everybody calls this a hit town. Everybody calls this a hit town.
Scotty was an accomplished musician, prolific songwriter, talented record producer, label executive, and music publisher. More than 350 of his songs were recorded, and 150 of those reached the national charts. Songs by some of music's biggest stars, including Eddy Arnold, Dean Martin, Charley Pride, Tammy Wynette, Porter Wagoner, Nillson, Wanda Jackson, and Del-Vikings, and of course, Gene Vincent. He produced hit records for over 100 artists, including Willie Nelson, Slim Whitman, Jerry Wallace, Mel Tillis, Bobby Bare, and Waylon Jennings. Scotty contributed musically to television shows as well, with the likes of Roger Miller, Perry Como, Milton Berle, Mike Douglas, Tanya Tucker, and Lyle Lovett. One of Scotty's biggest hits was co-written with American war hero and Scotty's best friend, Audie Murphy. Shutters and Boards was first recorded by Jerry Wallace in 1962. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the man who won his 14th ECMA tonight to sing Shutters and Boards, Lenny Gallant.
Shutters and boards cover the windows on the house we used to live. All I have left is a heart full of sorrow, since she said she'd never forget. The house that we built was once filled with life. I
Sing it with